Excuse me, miss. The director has requested an audience with you. Right, well, just tell him you'll be along shortly then.
Mother, you can't keep calling me at work. I have an operation to run.
What am I supposed to do? You're never at home. How do you expect me to get in touch with you? Carrier pigeon?
Look, I've got to go.
I haven't even told you why I called.
Yes, well, maybe next time you'll get to the point instead of lambasting me for a quarter hour.
Don't you hang up on me, do you hear me?
I need a drink.
You wanted to see me?
Mr. Volkov has requested your services. He's expecting someone to crash our little party tonight. He wants you to make our uninvited guest feel at home. Permanently.
When will my debt be paid, Sensei?
When I tell you it is. I promise we'll talk about it further. But first, Kate Archer must die.
I'll wait for you here.
If I'm not back in an hour, clear out and contact headquarters.
It's not like you to be cynical.
Call it a hunch. Something about this assignment feels wrong. Wish me luck. Sensei, the spy is here.
Kill her.
So it was a trap. But why? Don't be naive. You have many enemies. Which one sent you? A secret admirer, then? How flattering. I'm impressed. I didn't expect you to make it this far. I'm sorry.
You're sure she's dead?
Of course she is. Isako doesn't make mistakes. Do you, Isako?
Well, that's reassuring. Although I'd be even more reassured if you brought me proof.
Now, Dmitri, what did you expect? A head on a platter?
Director, your mother is on the phone.
Oh, bother.
Sensei, you said we could discuss my future when the girl was dead.
Your future? Your future is with us, my dear.
Here's the number where you can reach me, old boy, although I'd encourage you not to.
Sir, please reconsider.
I haven't had a proper vacation for 15 years. I won't be talked out of this one.
I was referring to the idea of leaving me in charge.
Oh, do quit whining. Who else is there? Well then, I'm off. See you in a few weeks.
Yes, sir.
Temporary Director Laurie.
Yes.
Dr. Schenker to see you.
Excellent. Send him in. Doctor, how is she?
Very lucky to be alive. The team found her just in time. She's been asking for you.
Bruno!
Sorry I couldn't come to Tokyo. The business in Prague turned a bit messy. How the bloody hell are you?
Ready to get back to work?
Let's not be hasty.
Hasty? It's been nearly 2 weeks.
I wouldn't recommend any strenuous activity.
Listen to the doctor. I need you in tip-top shape.
Then let me do something useful. I'm wasting away.
Temporary Director Laurie, please report to the war room immediately.
Temporary Director Laurie?
Don't ask. I've got to run. You stay put. Gentlemen, sorry to have kept you waiting.
Normally we wouldn't just barge in on you like this, but the situation is urgent. I'm Isaac Barnes. This is General Morgan Hawkins.
Bruno Lowry, Temporary Director of Unity.
Got you babysitting, eh?
Quite so.
I'm fine.
You need to rest.
I thought I told you to stay put.
I didn't agree to.
Gentlemen, this is Agent Archer, one of our top undercover operatives.
I'll bet you she is.
You ever swallow a lit cigar?
Thank you, Dr. Schenker.
Mr. Lowry, Miss Archer, allow me to get straight to the point.
By all means.
Are you familiar with the island of Chios?
In the Sea of Marmara, indeed. It's highly coveted by all the major powers.
Do you know why?
Something to do with its natural resources, isn't it? Good Lord.
Precisely. We've reason to believe the Soviets are planning to invade Chios within the next 2 weeks.
The second them Reds set foot on that island, Uncle Sam's got a Polaris-shaped surprise package waiting to be signed, sealed, and delivered right to Moscow.
As the General suggests, the consequences of an invasion could be catastrophic. A full-scale nuclear conflict is a distinct possibility.
But Chios is virtually impregnable to a conventional assault. How are they planning to invade?
We're hoping you can find out. All we know is that it involves a secret weapon program known as Project Omega.
We should have force-fed them commies a nuclear sandwich back in '62.
Will you help us?
Of course we will.
According to our spies, the Soviets are coordinating this project from an out-of-the-way base in Siberia. We need to know what we're dealing with, and we think the answer is somewhere inside that facility.
Sorry. That makes 14, Mr. Volkov. Do you feel better yet?
A little. Let's do one more.
Bring in Laramie.
Please, don't do this. I beg you.
Feed him into the machine.
still upset.
Bring in Mackenzie.
Mother, we've been over this 1,000 times. I'm not coming home for Christmas.
You want to kill me like you killed your father.
Mummy, Daddy died of dysentery in Kenya.
He died of a broken heart because you never amounted to anything. When I think of the sacrifices we made...
Goodbye, Mother.
Don't you hang up...
Marvin, be a good chap and fetch me a little drinky poo, would you? Mr. Folkoff was disappointed to learn that Kate Archer is still alive.
Then let him kill her.
Don't be impertinent.
She's not my enemy.
She's my enemy, and you're my retainer. Or have you forgotten who saved your life all those years ago? Don't tell me you're afraid of her.
I fear no one.
Then kill her, and bring back proof this time. Her head on a platter should suffice.
We were hoping for something a little more conclusive. What do you know about this harm organization?
We've had dealings with them before. They were barely competent at the time. Rumor has it they've restructured the organization since then, but nobody's quite sure what that means exactly.
Means you didn't kick their butts hard enough.
If nothing else, we've established that Project Omega is Harm's brainchild, even if we still don't know exactly what it is.
That proposal we found was dated 1965.
And?
That means it was well underway during the Harm incident last year.
We've already scoured the North American facility where they were keeping Dr. Schenker. There's no mention of Project Omega in the files we recovered. Sadly, the Alpine facility was completely demolished.
There's one other place I can think to look.
Where?
Akron, Ohio.
We've searched Goodman's house.
Blitzney.
Pardon?
His name was Melvin Blitzney. Tom Goodman died in Amsterdam, remember?
Regardless, our teams have been through the place thoroughly.
I haven't.
This is a waste of time.
We'll see.
Well, be careful.
I'll bring you a souvenir.
Please don't.
I've decided to keep a log of my experiences for my memoirs. That way... Dang it! This is the Diary of Tom Goodman, Volume 2, August 14, 1965. Operation Imitation is proceeding ahead of schedule. It's only been a few weeks since I met Mr. X at that dive in Fort Lauderdale, and already I have become Tom Goodman, secret agent extraordinaire. Tomorrow, I begin Phase 2. This is the Diary of Tom Goodman, Volume 3, August 27th, 1965. I've installed my top-secret spy headquarters in the basement. I call it my inner sanctum. It is what separates me from ordinary men. The entrance is carefully hidden so that enemy agents won't find it. They'll have to torture me if they want in. This is the Diary of Tom Goodman, Volume 4, September 17, 1965. There's been an unfortunate setback. I've got the look, I've got the walk, I've got the moves, but I'm still not getting the chicks. Mr. X hasn't been helpful. I'm starting to wonder if he takes me seriously. What, does he think I am a sock puppet, huh? Is that it, Mr. X? You think you can just stick your hand up my butt and make me dance? Tom Goodman dances for nobody.
I made a promise.
Ah, good, you're awake.
I feel dizzy.
Nothing a week's worth of rest won't clear up.
I don't have time for that. I have to find Armstrong.
I must insist.
Come on, you Jessies! You ain't even trying.
Oh, hello, Kate.
Armstrong.
How'd you find me? Oh, that's right, you're a spy.
Having a tough go of it?
Well, it's 11 against 1. Excuse me a moment.
That's the spirit, lad.
Ah! Make that 12. I didn't see the one in the corner. Won't be a minute.
Take your time.
Ah! Now I'm mad. Alright, now, what can I do for you?
I need your help.
I don't know. I've pretty much washed my hands of international intrigue.
You owe me.
Ah, don't start.
All we're asking is that you help Kate infiltrate the India branch.
Well, I suppose I could make a few calls, but don't expect me to get involved. Kamal, Magnus, I'm coming to India.
I have an appointment with Monsieur Volkov.
Excuse me?
I was sent for by Dmitri Volkov.
I'm sorry, can you speak up?
Take me to Volkov, now! Oh, molten lava, very nice.
Wait here, please. Sir, the assassin has arrived.
Send him in.
I just want to say, monsieur, that it is an honor to stand in the presence of the legendary Dmitri Volkov. You are, without a doubt, the Michelangelo of murder.
Well, that's very kind of you.
Monsieur Volkov, tell me who did this to you, and I shall exact terrible vengeance.
It was a skiing accident.
Oh, I see.
Now then, you're probably wondering why I summoned one of the world's most dangerous contract killers on such short notice.
Because you want me to kill someone?
Not just someone. I want you to kill Kate Archer.
How do I convince them to hire me?
Demonstrate your value to them. Maybe they need a maid.
Maybe you need your ass kicked. We're being watched.
Right, I'll stay here. You grab him and find out what he's after.
My pleasure. Who are you?
Kemal sent me to meet you.
Why didn't you introduce yourself?
I thought I was being followed. Kemal is waiting for you at
I said grab him, not stab him.
He was about to tell me where to meet Kamal.
Not a problem. Kamal said he'd wear a pink carnation so you'd recognize him.
Me?
I can't afford to be seen.
You there!
Right, I'll handle this. You look for Kamal.
How will I find you?
It's not like I blend in.
I don't know what you're talking about.
The Chief of Security. Where can I find him?
No, we don't have a Chief of Security.
Isn't this Harm's Indian headquarters office?
What is harm?
Supposing this were Harm, and you did have a security chief named Anup Banerjee, where would I find him?
Down the hall. His office is on the second floor.
Thank you.
My pleasure. Wait a second. You don't have clearance to leave this building. I'll tell Banerjee you want to see him. Even if I did work for this Harm company, how could I be guaranteed of your qualifications?
I'm told that Evil Alliance has an office in the area.
I wouldn't know. But please, go on.
Well, what if I were to bring you the contents of their safe and wreck their operation?
Let's just say that if I were responsible for hiring people for an organization like the one you described, I would be very impressed by such a bold display.
I'll be right back. Impressed?
You're hired. It's an entry-level position, but I think you'll find the salary and benefits very competitive. Welcome to harm. You should wash your hands with hot water.
What the hell? We're trapped!
I expected more of a challenge.
What are you jabbering about?
So, this is the mighty Kate Archer. I'm not impressed.
When I get out of here, I'm gonna pound that pasty face of yours through the nearest wall.
It's a long way down, mon ami. The only way you'll get out of that cage is to leak out. Like onion soup. Oui? Ah, okay, sounds like. Freddy's there. A bicycle. Pony! Mon Dieu, just tell me!
Sir, come quickly! We have a problem outside!
They're mine. You can't have them.
The girl must be punished!
I'm seeing to it personally.
Damn you!
Now, if you'll excuse me.
I'll report this to the director!
I report this to the director.
Make sure he leaves.
Now. Not so fast, Frenchie.
Merde!
Hurry, I'll drive, you shoot. Hold on tight.
Now, move him home!
All right, girlie, hang on. Up on that balcony.
I am damaged!
Feeling a bit windy.
You won't be so lucky next time.
We're running out of time.
Finally, some good news for a change. All this diplomacy crap's giving me a headache.
Our agents are closing in as we speak.
I hope so.
You really impressed me back there.
Listen to you cry.
All you had to do was grab him, you dumb orcs.
Cry, cry, cry.
Well, at least you got his coat. Maybe he'll freeze to death. Shut up.
Make me.
Excuse me, Agent Archer. The site should be just beyond that ridge ahead.
What's that smoke?
Aunt Phyllis tells me you still haven't called her. The woman is lying on her deathbed, and you can't be bothered to make a telephone call.
Mother, Aunt Phyllis used to keep me locked in the cellar whenever you sent me to stay with her.
If I'd known what an ingrate you turn out to be, I would have locked you in the cellar too. I swear if your father...
Goodbye, Mummy. Lovely to hear your voice.
Don't you...
Are the preparations complete?
Yes, sir. The division is currently en route to the test area.
Good. We'll kill two birds with one stone. Is there something else?
There has been a slight complication.
Something's wrong.
I didn't realize I was in the company of a genius.
I've kicked your ass before. I can do it again.
When did you become such a bully?
Wait here. I'll have a look around.
Oh, I hope you don't break a nail.
Do you want to wait in the plane?
You have to stop him. He's out of control.
Hey, what's going on over there? Can you get through? Oh, God.
We've got to get you out of here.
That chance of that.
Abigail!
What was that?
You don't want to know.
We must go. Bad guys are coming. Many helicopters.
Let them come. We're not leaving without Armstrong.
Forget about me. We're trying to stop a war, remember?
Abigail!
Get out of here! I don't know how long I can hang on.
We should hurry.
We'll send help.
You're not making any sense.
Harm's planning a field test. They're going to use the super soldiers to destroy their Indian headquarters as punishment.
When?
It may have already started. I'm on my way there. Alert the police and tell them not to try to fight back. Just evacuate the area.
All right. But be careful.
And send an intercept team to the Antarctic facility. Armstrong is still there.
Consider it done.
No, please.
Are you okay, Doctor?
Yes. What's the situation?
We're still evacuating the area.
If your men can keep the soldiers busy, I'll see about getting those people out of there.
Miss Archer, I'm glad you came back. I have news about Magnus Armstrong.
What is it? Is he all right?
He's in custody of Harm.
Not for long.
Is this the information on the super soldiers?
Everything I could find.
Oh dear.
Your glasses? Again?
I think I left them in the cafeteria.
I'll be right back. There you are. I was worried you'd been kidnapped.
Ah, you found them. Sorry to alarm you. Some strange small person popped into my office and I thought it better to run away.
Commendable plan.
Let's take a look at those files, shall we? Must you fidget?
Yes.
I should think I can come up with something helpful. Of course, I'll need to analyze the data more thoroughly, so why don't you run along and blow something up for a while?
Good idea. I'll just pop out and rescue Armstrong.
Have fun. Armstrong.
Dang it. Dang, nap down. Ding, ding, ding. Whiskey straight up.
Trouble at the office?
Bunch of damn girly men ain't willing to do what needs to be done. Oh, you don't want to listen to my problems.
On the contrary, I'd love to.
Oh, don't act so surprised.
I can't say I was expecting to see you here.
You thought I'd leave you to die?
You think you can get me out of this mess?
Not a chance. But at least she can watch you die.
Hurry up!
Shall die like a little piggy, eh? The pain is excruciating. I can see you're afraid. I will slay them first. Regarde, mon ami.
Well, that's another one I owe you. Uh-oh. Let's get out of here.
Abigail! I can't control myself! Ah! Ah!
Oh, that doesn't sound good.
Ah!
So good. Oh boy.
Quit grumbling. We could have left you for dead. Magnus, launch the escape pod.
Must be jammed.
Doesn't anything on this stupid base work the way it's supposed to?
Nope. Guess I'm staying after all.
What? That's crazy. I didn't come all this way to let you drown.
Got a better idea? I'm the only one strong enough for the job.
There must be some other way.
Not unless you want us all to die. Wish me luck.
There he is!
You can do it, Magnus. That's just great.
You must call off this operation.
Call it off? Impossible.
It was never approved, only discussed.
Well, I suppose I could be convinced. For 100 million pounds sterling.
You're mad.
Am I? Unless I'm mistaken, once my super soldier sees chaos, it will be you facing the specter of annihilation.
You leave me no choice but to contact our ambassador in Washington.
Be my guest. Let's see if they believe you. Yes?
Where have you been?
Hello,
I've been
Mother.
trying to reach you all morning.
Goodbye, Mother.
Don't you dare hang...
I just got off the phone with Washington. The Soviets are denying any involvement.
Lying bunch of whores.
Washington has warned them that a Soviet flag flying over the island of Chios will be considered an act of war.
I've completed my analysis.
So what's this?
Anti-super soldier serum.
Perfect. What does it do?
Do you want a technical answer?
Explain it so Barnes will understand.
It causes a chemical reaction in the super soldiers that essentially boils their innards.
Well, hot damn!
I think we should presume she's failed.
We're running out of options.
Where do I sign up for this shindig?
You'll be on your own. If we put troops on that island, the Soviets will launch against us. We've warned the local authorities not to interfere, since their weapons would be useless.
They could at least give the super soldiers some alternatives to shoot at.
Why didn't I think of that?
You've got to use your head, sir.
I considered putting a bullet in your head while you were unconscious.
Why didn't you?
Too easy for you. After all the grief you've caused us, it's not enough simply to let you die in your sleep.
Director, there's a call. There's an urgent telephone call for you.
I see. Start the mechanism.
Do it yourself.
Start the mechanism.
Welcome to the Manhandler, ARM's latest all-purpose death trap and automated torture device. Let's take a look at what today's victim has in store, shall we? Man Crate! That's right, folks! The victim is about to become a living block of human misery. The perfect punishment for all those naughty boys and girls who need a reminder of how completely and utterly insignificant they are. The procedure is even 65% reversible, which means you can reward your man crates for good behavior by turning them into pale, quivering shadows of their former selves. Heat up the griddle and get your spatulas ready. We're making man cakes. How about a bowl of chunky Manhattan-style man chowder? Mamma mia! It looks like today's victim is in for maximum punishment. Get ready for the main course, ladies and gentlemen. We're having spaghetti with man sauce.
Where do you think you're going? We have unfinished business to attend to. Last time we met, it was beneath the ice. This time, it is over a lake of boiling artificial lava. How appropriate.
You can run, but you can't hide.
We're detecting an unidentified submarine near the coastline. They slipped through the blockade.
Attention all personnel, we are at DEFCON 2. Repeat, we are at DEFCON 2.
Think the president would let me push the button?
I'm surprised he let you use a telephone.
President Johnson is about to address the American people.
My fellow Americans, it is my grave duty to inform you of a crisis unfolding in a far-off land many of us have never even heard of. Even as we continue to endeavor toward peace in Vietnam and a settlement to the continuing crisis in the Middle East, a dangerous new menace has cast its shadow over the tiny island nation of Chios in the Sea of Marmara off the coast of Turkey. For decades now, we have lived with a constant abiding fear of war against the Soviet Union. During the Cuban Missile Crisis of 1960,
save us all.
All stop. Aye, aye, sir. Perfect. Begin deployment.
We're picking up an inbound jet fighter. The pilot is giving the code Fox Hunt.
Kate!
What? Damn that meddlesome girl!
Didn't think you'd make it.
Neither did I. Where's the ammunition?
On its way. Bruno says they finished assembling the capsules. They'll be airdropping it to us any moment.
Good. We should be able to hold out as long as Dr. Schenker's super soldier tonic does what it's supposed to. I have an idea. Stay here and make sure nobody gets near that flag.
It's too late, Archer.
Oh no.
God save us all.
Yeehaw!
One small misstep for man, one giant calamity for mankind. I'll be sipping daiquiris on a beach in the Park Pacific until it all blows over. Too bad Mummy won't be joining me.
We're in business!
The flag.
We have to stop that missile.
Too late, boys. She's out of range. Damn, I wish I had some popcorn for this.
Now what's that girl up to?
So sorry I can't stay to see the fireworks. I really must be going. Ta-ta.
No! No!
The Soviets are promising to launch a full retaliatory strike unless the missile is destroyed.
This is getting better by the minute.
Oh, thank God. Wait! What's wrong?
Stay back off! Abigail!
Well, that's enough for me. I'm long overdue for a pint or two.
So, what happened anyway? I thought you were going to guard the flag.
Don't even start, girlie.
I single-handedly fought off a super soldier invasion, and you couldn't even handle one little self-infatuated sissy with a target pistol.
He took me by surprise.
Maybe you would have heard him coming if you didn't have your head up your arse.
Have some sympathy. I was shot multiple times.
Ooh, poor baby.
Don't you mock me, woman. It stings.
Ah, there you are. Anything interesting happened while I was away?
Not particularly.
Well, I suppose you're probably eager for some excitement.
Not particularly.
Is everything all right?
Not particularly.
family.
Yes, Mother.
When your cousin Beauregard went to prison for arson, I thought that was as bad as it could ever get. Beauregard is a saint compared to you.
Yes, Mother.
I hope you're proud.
Yes, Mother.
And another thing.
I quit.
What do you mean you quit? You can't quit.
Watch me.
Dmitri? Dmitri! The world hasn't heard the last of harm. You can either stand with us or against us.